I tell you,
about
I think,
destruction, the destruction of the world.
But what they were talking about really, Anais, was death in life, which so many people can
Ah, yes.
death in life,
yes.
don't you know,
yes.
I think.
But you didn't know anything about that.
No, but I become more aware of it all the time, though.
That there are people who are dead in life.
Oh, yes, right. And that's the only death. That's the real death. Not this death when you depart the body, but being dead while you're alive. That's real death, I think. I'll tell you one thing. You got into this I think, through
deeply.
psychoanalysis.
Yes.
And from your talk, Eduardo, everybody's talk about analysis and dreams.
And
I began to dream heavily, violently,
and that
every
was those
night.
50 pages.
And then I learned how to wake up without losing the dream. This is an art and a discipline, and I discovered that. I've lost it again, but I can do it if I want. You learn how to wake up. You don't wake up, you don't open your eyes wide right away. And you know you've been dreaming when you wake up. And you close your eyes slowly again, and you hold on to that last thread and go back like into the labyrinth, trace it back. Do you see? And when you got it all together, I'd get up out of bed in my pajamas and go right to the typewriter and record it. And not only record that dream, but all the associations that came up with it. Do you remember, too, that Rank used to say, after a while, analysis will be like vaccinated against it. When so many people have had analysis, there won't be any demand for it anymore, right? Yeah. And our friend, you remember David Edgar, always said that the neurotic of today is the man of the future. At least he's the germ of that man of the future. This neurosis is a healthy thing. I don't know, that's paradoxical too.
Like a bridge constantly to life.
Right.
And that the neurotic was like the romantic in the old days. He has a vision.
Yes.
He's only unhappy because he can't fulfill this vision. And he gets self-destructive. He destroys himself if he can't have what he wants.
Yes.
So it's the same as the romantic.
Or don't you think, too, though, that the most important thing about it is that he cannot adapt to this world, and he should not adapt to it. Since it's a bad world, there are two ways of looking at that. Either you destroy this world, lock, stock, and barrel, or you adjust to it in a way that you are detached from it.
Someone wrote me a very amusing letter from Australia and said that you had rearranged his molecules. You had changed the direction of the molecules, which I thought was a wonderful expression.
No, that's why.
That's being effective. You see, that is a change.
I know.
And that's what fascinates me about analysis, which I didn't find so much in the Oriental religions.
They have in their legends stories of
the
7 rounds that you make on Earth or any planet, and then the dead wood. Ibsen had a phrase, but I forget it now. It's like the dead wood remains and rots on this planet, and those who are alive. What is that thing from the Bible? Alive and the quick and the dead. The quick are transported by spaceships to another planet. In other words, it's a matter of vision. It's a matter of awareness, opening your eyes, seeing the world differently. After all, the only difference in lives is your point of view, how you look at the world. The world does not change. You change. And how do you change? By your different attitude. Whether you see it from down here like the frog, as Spengler said, or up above like the eagle, or still higher like the gods. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the only difference there is, to me. Because otherwise everything is the same, No matter what you touch and you wish to know about, you end up in a sea of mystery.